Hi, everyone. Mike White here. Welcome to this week's blog post. Some information is out there and has come out, and I reviewed it. I looked at it. I'm sure many of you will get a chance to see it. So I wanted to comment on it and give you my views on the information, because not only will it be likely that you get to see the information, but the industry will see it, the consumers will see it, realtors will see it. To what degree always is in question, but it's out there. And I think it's important. And I think it's important for me to put this in perspective, is the fact that while I don't always agree, and for those of you who have followed me for years know what the MBA puts out there and what the path is, just like with the Federal Reserve and National Association of Realtors and whatever, don't always agree with the information. I don't always agree with the forecast, but the information's out there. It's going to be a topic of conversation, and I think we need to look at it, at least be aware of it, and in this situation, kind of, well, what if the MBA's forecasts are correct? So with that, and you can go online, you can look up the information. It's really, there's a number of people who are carrying the information, and for those of you who want, I can send you the link. It's not that big of a deal, but roughly speaking, the MBA has estimated that mortgage purchase volume for 2022 is going to grow about 9% to about $1.73 trillion worth of mortgage volume. And that's 1.73 trillion is a significant number. And 9% growth is also a very welcome number. And it's a positive piece of information. And I think it's important to pay attention to. But it also goes on to state that they're anticipating that refinance business will fall significantly to by more than 60%. And they're expecting that refinance volume is going to go from about 2.26 trillion to just about 860 billion. And while $860 billion is a lot, and it's wonderful, it's a huge drop in total dollar volume. And again, I'm never one to live and die by the MBA projections, but obviously higher interest rates that are here, we've been talking about this for quite some time. We're much closer to seeing 4 than we're ever going back to finding 1. And clearly, many people have refinanced down in the 2s while rates were there. And so there's a lot of reasons why refinance volume is going to wane, because not a lot of people want to refinance from 2 to 4. But there is going to be an increase in purchase business, and that is something to be really grateful for and focused on. And I think that information, the growth in purchase business versus the decline in refinance business, strikes a chord with different people differently. So I'm just asking you to take a minute and ask yourself the following questions. If I look at my 2021 loan production and apply a 9% increase in my purchase volume, at the same time subtracting the 60% or more decrease in refinance volume, what I did, how does my 2022 shape up? And again, it's real simple calculations. Purchase business plus 9%, refinance business minus 60%. Add the two together, if that's what 2022 looks like. How comfortable are you? And as total loan volume drops, we have to be aware of the fact that there's going to be more competition for those loans. And how are you going to compete for that business and secure that referral network, the people that you have been working with, the people that you'd like to work with? How are you going to generate those opportunities for that new 9% of the business when a lot of people are now going to be competing with you? And remember, what's the number of loan officers that or in your area that have done 50, 60, 70% or more refinance business? What's life going to look like when they aggressively come out into the purchase arena? And the third piece is, and we've talked about this since October, when we do business planning. What's my plan for 2022? What's my plan right now, given this information and given what you're seeing in the marketplace? Common sense dictates, looking at the things that are going on, what's your plan going to be for 2022, especially when there's going to be increased competition for the volume that's out there. And if you don't know what the plan's going to be, where are you going to go to get one? And I think that's what, I'm here about. It's what I've talked about. It's what basically I've built my business on. Where, the help that you may need may be right here. We've talked about this a lot. We've talked about what we're going to do with inclining interest rates. We've talked about what we're going to do when this push comes. Many of you have heeded the message. I can tell just by increased inquiries in my business from loan officers and managers and companies who are looking at their own numbers. And they're coming to their own realization with interest rates rising. And some of these companies or some of these LOs or managers are in big time trouble because they're dealing with producers who are 50, 60, 70, 80% or more refinance business. And they're starting to think, what's it going to look like? Because their fourth quarter numbers are plummeting. And so with this competition, with the look, what I can tell you is pay attention to what we've talked about. You're not seeing this by accident. This is not something that's viewed industry-wide by tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people. It's a very select group of people that follow me or share the information or who are friends with me on Facebook or follow me on, or connected to me through LinkedIn or see my stuff on YouTube or shared with other people. But if you're going to struggle, if you're looking at these numbers and you're the slightest bit scared about what this means, or you're a little uncomfortable about what your plan's going to be, I'm an email away, mike@imtcoaching.com. For more than 20 years now, I've been helping people figure out what the plan needs to be, what their schedule needs to look like, how they're going to navigate the times that we're in. We've been there, we've done that, and we've thrived. So again, I can't always find you. I can't reach out to you. I can't make that call. I can't send that email, but it's mike@imtcoaching.com. If you need help, we're here. And I look forward to speaking to you soon. Have a great week. Bye-bye.